Christian Mathias. Can we give props to the Heat?
Big facts. Big facts.
And then Big Ben's brutally honest feelings toward Kenny.
Whoa, what happened?
Also, Deke, what do you think Seven would have done with this new offense, I guess he said?
All right, so I saw that Kenny was on Ben's podcast. I saw your picture. I was like, all right. At first, when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, did Deke really leave me? I said, oh, Lord, he's gone.
No, I just wanted to post a picture of what the people really wanted.
It looked so official. I got nervous. I was like, yo, what happened? And I was like, oh, all right, maybe this Deke working his magic, you know? And then when you ain't text me that you won't go be, I was like, all right, I guess we still good. So I was a little concerned before you knocked on that door. I was like, is he actually pulling up or is he actually
That's
over
just
there?
what the people wanted.
I just wasn't sure. You know, I was a little nervous. I was like, Kenny, we just had a moment. This like you can't be a part of this situation right here, man. Kenny, we was in a moment. It was good. If this is happening like this, oh Lord, man, you just go to by association, you know. But yeah, what happened on the podcast? So yeah, he said it was brutally honest. What happened?
Okay, so I want to get the exact words right because I did listen to it yesterday.
Okay.
Here's the headline: Ben Roethlisberger admits he initially didn't want Kenny Pickett to succeed.
Oh.
Apologizes to him. I feel bad for it. So let me get the exact words. This is true.
I love it.
I'll be completely honest, Roethlisberger said, and I'll be super transparent here, and I'm going to get blasted. I probably shouldn't say this, but I mean, who cares at this point? I wouldn't say that I wanted Kenny necessarily to fail, but when someone comes to replace you and I still feel like I had it, like, I hope he doesn't come and ball out because then it's like, Ben who?
Yes. Shout out to Seven, bro.
He also goes on to say, early on, I didn't want him to succeed because they followed me up. I didn't want it to happen. I think that's probably the selfishness of me. I feel bad for it. Also says, as you started playing, I found myself rooting more and more for you. You know what I'm saying? We sat down here and watched games, and we were high-fiving, going nuts when you were leading the team and doing things. I apologize to you for not knowing how good he was going to be. I think you're the future of this team. I really do. I think the fans should be lucky. They're lucky they got you.
Man.
So that's the full breakdown.
No, without a doubt. Salute Seven. A couple reasons salute Seven. Number one, the fact that he's able to be at peace with that part, you know? Being able to actually be out and say publicly, yeah, man, I was not the biggest fan of this movement because of that part. And I definitely understand what he's saying right there, man. As a player, as a competitor, of course you feel some type of way when you feel like you can still do it, but they're, you know, going in a different direction for whatever the reason may be, whether it's money, whether it's age, whether they truly do feel it is skill related. You just have been accustomed to it being that way for so long. So I could definitely understand that. But I just love the fact that Seven's at a place where he's comfortable talking like that, man. Because most people don't do that. Most people don't give you that type of transparency, nor do they do it in your face. Kenny has had a weekend, bro. God dang, Kenny, you have had a weekend. I did not know that took place as well, Kenny. All right, salute you, bro. Salute you. All right?
Well, what day was your event?
We were Saturday. I don't even know when this was.
They recorded Thursday.
Okay, yeah. So my dog's had a weekend, bro. My dog's had a weekend. Salute you, though, Kenny, man. You are a rock star. I'm a man, big fan. I'm going to keep telling you that. Keep doing your thing. But
I think it's time for you to cop a Kenny jersey, maybe.
My little man got a Kenny jersey. Think about it. That was the first time I bought, like, my son, like, the Kenny, the Josh, and the Diggs. Those, like, the only jerseys I've ever bought for my son, football-wise, that were not me. Like, those are first other non-Arthur Moats football jerseys that I've paid for in this house. So he's good, bro. Like, yeah, we ain't just buying nobody else's jersey. What? Absolutely not. Yeah, but I like him. You know what I mean? I like the kid. I told you that, though, man. Good dude. But with Seven, though, bro, I do like that, though, man. He knows he's going to get killed by some people because not everybody's going to be cool about it. Some people really going to dive in. The people that had some type of feelings about your dog anyways, they going to use it as ammo. But to me, man,
right.
I love it for him, man. I think that as a dude that's been retired now a lot longer than Seven, I understand that phase that he was in. I understand the phase that he's in right now. And that's just a dope spot to see, man. Because not everybody gets there. Not everybody gets to that phase where they're able to be at peace with, I'm no longer out there. The team has made their move. Now let me root for these young guys and not make it personal. Don't make it a us versus them. Like, how can we support them? Not everybody can get to there, man. Like, it's tough because, like you said, you feel that hurt. Like, it's like seeing the ex, but you ain't win. She won. You be like, bro, hold on now, man. You don't remember me? Like, hey, you know? So it's like always that kind of like feeling with it. But once you're able to get past that and it's just back to like, all right, bro, like we did this. They're standing on our shoulders. Like, man, we want them to go even further. Once you can get to that phase, man, it's a dope way to like vibe with them dudes, man. But it is definitely different though, bro, for a fact.
Yeah, I mean, I was completely fine with it. You're just being honest.
Yeah, like I love that though, bro. Love
just being honest. Now, I don't agree with the sentiment. I was rooting for KP when he came in, and you know, Big Ben's my guy.
Actually were.
It's like I think it's different because he was the one like actually playing.
Yeah.
He was the one that the sabotage actually happened against. I'm just you know, third party on the outside looking in. So yeah, I think it's like easier for me to just be like, all right, this is the new guy, this is the future. We're rolling with the Steelers.
Low key, y'all supposed to be flipped. You were supposed to have Seven's vibe instead of supposed to take your vibe, man. Yeah, that's not supposed to be, bro. Yeah. You know?
No, but again, he does mention, I still feel like I had it. The team moved on from me. Was pissed off about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Man.
I think how do I want to say this? I don't think I'm surprised at the feelings or that he had those feelings. I think that's actually more human nature.
Yes.
And then especially when you combine football into the mix and how competitive that is. And
everybody's an alpha.
Him being him, he was the franchise for 18 years.
He's the legend.
And if he still felt like he had it.
Come on,
and if my reports and Charlie Batcher's reports of the sabotage took place,
it's like,
I mean, he's feeling a certain way. You gotta be.
Right.
You have to be. I mean, I was even.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, if I can feel that, and obviously everybody has to a different level. You know what I mean? And I know, even though he said like he wasn't rooting for him to succeed, maybe that's a little bit further and stuff like that than some, but you still initially feel awkward. It feels weird, you know? So with that though, man, it is human. He is a dude that was
he rooting for Mitch then on the low key?
Low key, that's what I want to know. I'm like, so who were you rooting for if you weren't a fan of Kenny, bro? Like,
he definitely wasn't rooting for Mason.
Definitely was not rooting for Mason. Yo, why are you like this, D? He definitely wasn't rooting for him, all right? He was like, that one? No. Anybody but that one, okay? Kenny? I like the hair. I get with it, all right? But yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, who were you a fan of there, bro? But I do understand that, though, man. I could definitely understand it, man. But, no, it's just human element, man. And for him, man, like you said, 18 years of being the guy, winning, you being the guy that make the people go crazy in here, you being the guy that everybody puts their faith in, man. Like, all of that came from Seven, and then for it to just feel like, in a sense, that, all right, they just moved on just like that. But that's the NFL. It's just quarterbacks typically don't experience it as frequently. But that's the NFL for everybody else. And that's why we can speak and be like, hey, man, I get what you're feeling. But a lot of, like, that's a normal thing, man. Like, it's just that you didn't experience it for the 18. A lot of dudes experience this thing every 2 to 3 years. It's like, all right, they moving on, going to the next guy. Even if you have success, they're like, all right, it's just gone. So for Seven, man, it is just dope, though, to see that he's able to be there like that, man. And now be able to enjoy himself as an alumni, bro. Because you should be enjoying Kenny, man. Kenny dope, bro. Kenny dope.